Today I spent most of the day on the patio working on the tongue drum, fighting off mosquitoes. I sprayed myself full of bug spray today, so they didn't bug me too much. My right foot is swollen and hurts, and it's red and hot, so there's an infection. Probably a bacterial cellulitis, probably. I've had it before, and I got it again. We have cool weather through the weekend, and I need to mow Mom's grass and my grass. I'm having a hell of a time walking. It hurts so bad. I tried getting online to the patient portal, and I would manage to do so to find out if I can order medicine or whatever. And then it said next Thursday I have a nurse practitioner appointment, but it doesn't say anything like come in or we call you or nothing. I'm going to have to try to get a hold of them, but this week they're closed because the clinic is named after a lady that passed away earlier this week. 45th high school reunion is Saturday in a park somewhere, and when I told the doctor that on Monday, he says, don't go. I'm going to trust him. I'm not going. Besides, I want my foot to feel better anyway. I talked to Brian today. He was kind of letting me know what was up and how the cabinets are not in yet and the can lights they're there, but they're not up and the ceiling's not up and part of the drywall's not up and this, that, and the other thing. And the carpeting goes in after all of the other stuff is done, which isn't done yet. So he said he has to call the contractor guy. And he has to call, he had ordered a couch for him and Ashley, big reclining couch, and sofa, divan, settee, Davenport couch. And he ordered it 3 months ago, and they've been giving him the runaround, so today he called them and told them forget it. He's got a lot of things on his plate. Gee, I wonder where he gets that from. At work, he's head nurse of the urology area. The P doctor, as we used to call it. And he was griping about this one machine that's a laser to laser kidney stones, that people don't put it back right. When you're finished using something, you're supposed to put it back in a certain order, a certain way, so that, can access it immediately, whatever. So he was grousing about that, and that machine is wearing out because people just don't put it back right all the time. So one of us supervisors came over to him yesterday, and they said he worked a 14-hour day yesterday. Asked him if he wanted to go to lunch, and he goes, I'm hungry. So the lady says, well, come on, follow me. And she says, I gotta go in that building for something real quick. Come on. So Brian went with her. They went in this one room, and lo and behold, there's the president of the hospital and a few other bigwigs. President of the West Coast Hospital Association or something. And Brian's first thought was, oh God, what did I not do? What did I forget? What did I do wrong? But they presented him with 100% scholarship to further get a bachelor's and even possibly go on to be nurse practitioner. 100% paid tuition. I'm so proud of him. He's worked hard for everything he's ever had in his life. And he was being Mr. Adult today, and I rarely am. But he's under a lot of stress. That and having to deal with the household issues, and now they have ants, he said. He said, remember when we had ants back in that other house? I said, yeah, I remember. He goes, this is like 10 times worse. He says, I've been putting poison down, and Ashley doesn't want me to put poison down. She uses diatomaceous earth, which is like a powder that microscopically has sharp edges, so when bugs climb over it or walk through it, it will cut them. It does nothing to a human. We could even eat it. And it does nothing. But for a little insect like an ant, it'll cut them. And they'll suffocate because it's also a powder when it cuts them. Clogs their breathing holes in their body. But he's been using heavy-duty poison here and there. And he says the ants come in, they see the line of poison, they go up the wall, over, and then back down. That's pretty smart. He goes, yeah. But he's worrying about all this stuff, and he's worried about things here in the house, and getting me out there, and just a lot of stuff. Well, you gotta do some work on your end too, Mom, you know. I know. I guess he thinks I'm gonna think it's a free ride and won't have to do anything. We've already agreed a year or two ago that I will be cook and cleaner and, like a mom. And I'm making contacts, a lot of contacts, to see if I can do some other freelancey work, maybe. So I'm working on it. Sometimes it takes a while before anything shows up. But that was today. And my foot hurts like a son of a gun. I don't know what to do about it. Can't really go to a doctor because nobody answers the phone, even regular doctors. Well, if it's an emergency, dial 911 or go to the emergency room. No. I called the garage door company, and I said, I have a 2-spring garage door, one on either side. And one spring broke, and I bought another spring, but I need help putting it on. Well, that'll be at least $100. I'm thinking, $100? Are you out of your freaking mind? I'll find someone in the neighborhood to stand there and lend a hand first. Give them a 6-pack or something. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but I'm not average middle-aged woman that's got money. I'm not. So anyway, haven't heard from Scott for a while or seen the little kiddo. Tomorrow I will hopefully have that tongue drum video, and I don't know. I kind of wanted to go to the reunion, but I don't really want to go because the only people that show up are football players and cheerleaders anyway, and I wasn't any one of them. They called me hippie chick. I don't know why. Oh, Lord. What else? Is that it? I think I mentioned everything I wanted to mention. Upward and onward.